Hey guys, and welcome back to another Fighter Roleplay feature showcase. Today we're going to be showcasing the mining system and how that is being incorporated within the server. So once you've got yourself a pickaxe or a mining drill and drill pieces from any general store, you'll come down to the quarry. At the quarry you'll find these rocks against the side of the walls, and you go up to it and third eye it. Once you start drilling, you'll then have a progress bar come up. As you're drilling down the rock will get smaller and smaller in size the more you do it. But you're putting and extracting just the rocks out of it. Now, after you've extracted the rocks, there's more processes and there's two different routes you can go down trying to get different items that you'd want from the rock. So you just jump in your car, and if I want to now get like diamonds, gems, rubies, and like emeralds and so on and so forth, I'm going to go wash the rock. So I'm now going to drive down to a place where I can wash and clean rocks and just try and extract the gems and maybe even some gold out of it. So down at one of these locations, there's multiple locations on the map. This is one I've come to. You'll have to walk into the water. Let me just check what I've got. So I've got 16 rocks. They won't wash all at once. You have to wash them individually, but you're going to be getting different items from it. So I'm going to wash this one now, and hopefully we get something good. So we've got to just look down at the water, right click it, and wash the rocks. And another progress bar will come up, and we'll see what items we get out of it. It's all randomized, what kind of items, but it's only gems and like rubies and diamonds and so on and so forth, and even a little bit of gold. Once you've done that, if you're trying to get iron and like copper and metal, there's a whole different process, and we'll show that when we get down to the actual foundry. So now we're at the foundry. This is kind of where all the business happens. This is where you can drill the rocks and get copper and iron from it, or you can cut the gems and make them into diamonds and rubies and sapphires. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you where you can do. Let's just check my inventory first. We've got a few of everything. So I've got a few diamonds, red rubies, and we've got some rocks. So this is where you cut the gems. So we come here, we'll go into it, and we can see I can cut emeralds and rubies. I'm going to cut a ruby. You will need drill pieces for this, so make sure you've got some drill bits. The drill bits can break the more you do it. So I've just turned a emerald into a cut emerald. I'm just going to do a few of these. We've got some of them already cut and ready made because we're going to be actually trying to make jewellery out of it. So we're going to cut a few of these up so we can make some jewellery later on. Just going to cut maybe my last emerald, I think. And once that's done, any second now, and it's quite a good job. It's very chilled. A lot more people do it as well because it's also good money if you like invest into it. The jewellery that you make sells for a lot more money. But you can just sell the metal ingots or the uncut gems for good money too. So let's look into the actual metal side of it and actually getting some ingots, some iron, some metal, some carbon, and so on and so forth. And all these items can be used in other jobs as well. So some jobs might need this, so you can sell this stuff to businesses and so forth. So I'm now cutting the actual rock itself to crack it open to see what I get inside. And this is all randomized. It's not the same thing every time. So from that, I've got multiple different bit of scrap metal stuff and bits and bobs, and we're going to keep this going now until I've got enough cut up, and then we're going to go smelt it and turn it into actual ingots. So I'm just going to let this quickly go through, and we're going to make some ingots. Right, so I've done all my rocks now, so I've got a good old chunk of things done, and we're now going to melt it and smelt it down. So we have to go over to the actual smelter, you third eye that, and then you pick what you want to cut down or smelt into what item. So I need a gold ingot because I'm going to make some so I'm going to make some gold rings in a minute. So we'll just smelt that. And I've also done some copper and so on and so forth, but I've now got some smelted items done. We're now going to run over to the gem cutting station again. This is where you make your jewellery, and this is where you can sell it to pawn shops or jewellery stores to make good money from players. So we'll just go through and we'll do a silver ring. We've got to do a gold ring first, but you can see there's multiple things we can do. There's necklaces and there's earrings and so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff that you guys can spec into and get different items as you go along. So we're going to do one gold ring, and once you've made the gold ring at the gold ingot, we can then make and use the rubies or sapphires that we have into a sapphire gold ring and so on and so forth. So we're going to make a ruby, I think, or an emerald. We're going to do a ruby. Now this ruby ring will sell for a lot more money compared to just selling the gold ingot or the cut ruby. So now we've got multiple items we can just now do, and I think this will be fun for a lot of guys to kind of get into, and it's going to be good for businesses because businesses are going to need it. It's going to make really good money at the start, and I think it's going to be quite consistent. So this is another Right RP feature showcase. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll catch you on the next one.